Do you like bone-chilling tales that are so scary that have you looking around your house? Stories that are so frightening that you actually have to get up from reading them to turn on all the lights in your home? Not me. I don't like those kind of stories. But I will tell you what kind of stories I do like. I like stories that you, the reader, can relate to. That you can actually envision yourself as that character walking down the street, or you could feel the cold air as the wind blows, and you can feel the snow as it comes down upon you. I like stories that are relatable. Stories that, characters seem real to you. You can actually see what the character is wearing. How they're dressed and what they look like. You can imagine that in your mind. Those are the stories that I write. I'm an author. My name is Hope Hollingsworth Coaxum, and I've authored 2 books so far. My first book is called A Juicy Story. And a juicy story is a juicy tale. And I'm not just saying that because I wrote the book. I've also had many people come to me and say to me that it was very juicy and they were unable to put the book down. Let me read you a little excerpt of a juicy story. Juiceline Joseph, aka Juicy, who's the main character of this story, grew up in the projects with her mother and father. They tried to provide the best they could for her and her 2 siblings. Juicy was innocent, unaware of some of the troubles in her own household until that one night in which her life changed. Can't give you too much now, can I? Because I want you to go out and purchase it. My second book is called Delusional. Check it out. Delusional. And believe me, this character in this book was delusional. Dominique Franklin was a woman of means, and she played the part to the very end. She had the big house, the expensive cars, and the rich husband she always dreamed of. But she wasn't always the woman she had become. Her plan had been put into action after a graduation vacation to Cancun, Mexico, with 3 other teenage girls. The young woman she would become would be forced into a delusional sense of reality beyond just her imagination. Again, can't give you too much information now, can I? Both my books, A Juicy Story and Delusional, you can check them out at my website, www.booksbyhhc.com. You can also purchase them at Barnes & Noble, Amazon.com. But if you want to check out who I am, Hope Hollingsworth Coaxum, check out the website. Again, that's www.booksbyhhc.com. And let me tell you something. You'll prefer to read these 2 books, A Juicy Story and Delusional, rather than a scary story. You want something that's going to entertain you and something that's going to be exciting. Other than that, all I can tell you now is bedtime. Good night.